Okay, so here's the first idea we had. So we'll just loop from 1 to 100. I'll look at prime, whatever our I is, I plus 1, I plus 2, I plus 3. We'll look at the three differences. And then if this difference, if E equals F, and F equals G, we'll print out what prime we're at.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so we run it and we get 54. So we're at prime, starting at prime 54. It looks like we get a nice little sequence. So let's scroll up and do. So I gotta reach through the tripod here. Prime 54. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time reaching around the tripod here. "54, 55,
56.
56, and 57. I guess I could have built that into our program. And there they are.
251, 257, 263, and 269.
And what?
269.
269?
Yep.
I thought you said 369. So are those an arithmetic sequence?
Yeah.
Yep, they differ by 6.
Okay. So that must be the first 4-term arithmetic sequence, at least of consecutive primes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But maybe if we go up to 1,000, we'll find a few more. Oh, look at
Actually,
that.
a lot more.
All right, which one do you want to look at?
Let's look at 682.
All right, so prime 682. Am I on camera here? 683.
Yep.
684 and 685. What did we find?
This one is also 6.
They differ by 6 each time, and it's also a 4-term arithmetic series.
Okay, nice. Okay, and what are we going to have to do to modify this program to make it the way you wanted?
So we can still look at prime A is prime I, but then
Okay.
we'll have to look at B is prime I plus however much we want our difference to be. So we can do 6 again.
All right, so we can choose a distance.
So like D.
Distance equals 6. And then we're gonna scroll through the primes, but instead of so you wanted to check the prime number I, the ith prime, and then add 6 to it and check if it's prime.
Yeah. And then if all of these numbers are prime, then you print it.
Yeah, so all we have to do here is use our function if prime q a plus
Distance.
sorry, again trying to type live through the camera here is a little bit difficult for me, so in fact I'm going to do it slightly differently. B equals prime q a plus distance. C equals prime q a plus 2 times distance, and then we'll do our third one. G equals q a plus 3 times distance, and then if all of these are true we print. So if B and C and D. Okay, and now the reason that looks a little weird is if I go up here and I do prime Q6, so that number is not prime, so that tells me false.
Alright.
And 7 is true. So this should tell us an ith prime in the first 100 primes where we have an arithmetic sequence of length 4 with a distance in between them of 6.
So it's counting, well,
So 3, 9.
Well, let's
So this
see.
one's how I look.
Alright, so the third prime is what? What is the third prime?
5.
Alright. So is... Oh, shoot. Sorry. Third prime is 5. So is 5 plus 6 prime?
Yes.
Yes.
Is 5 plus 12 prime?
Yes. And
Is 5 plus 18 prime?
yeah. So it's just skipping primes.
Yeah, so that one, actually we found a 4-term sequence a little earlier.
But this number isn't even prime.
Yeah, that's the 18th prime though.
Oh.
So let's check. And then we'll go to the next movie. Prime 18. So 61. So is 61 plus 6 prime? 67?
67. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about 73?
Yeah.
And then 79?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that was a really cool idea you had. And it worked out. We just find a prime number and add some distances to it. So maybe we could just do one last thing. I know this movie's getting a little long, but let's see if we can find ones that have a distance of 12.
3 prime, 4th prime.
Alright, so we know the third prime was 5 already.
Then we get 17, 29, and then 41. Those are
Yeah.
all prime.
Cool, so pick another number for me.
Let's see, how about 16?
Ooh, we didn't find any. Let's check the first 1,000 primes. Oh, didn't find any again. First 10,000?
Doesn't look like it.
Maybe there aren't any.
A 4-term arithmetic sequence. Distance of 16 apart. So we're having a little bit of trouble finding those. It's an interesting little surprise. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure out why. Okay, let's go to the last movie.